shy kid. He always was into everything, and he loved to talk. He was a cowboy all his life, up until he was about 10. We always had to get him a cowboy outfit at Christmas time. And he always had to have 2 guns.
I had a tryout, and Kareem was in the 5th grade, but then Kareem didn't come back for the tryout. So I seen Kareem, and I said, hey, how come you didn't come out for the basketball team? He said, well, Mr. Hopkins, they told me that you picked the team. So I said, well, you go home and get your sneakers, and I want you out in the court. Kareem came back, and that's how Kareem started playing basketball.
I thought he was special when he was in the 8th grade. Lou took the ball from the foul line, didn't even dribble 1 step, and slam dunked it in the 8th grade from the foul line. And I just said, wow.
This is the park that Kareem and I played in as kids. But what I remember most is times we had other than playing basketball. I remember the time that, first time he came to my house, we were in the 5th grade. When my sister looked out the door, she thought he was an adult looking for me, and I was instantly in trouble with my mother because she thought I had done something wrong. When she opened the door, I told him, he's in my class, What? And he was almost 6 feet tall then, in the 5th grade.
Lou Alcindor, as he is then known, is considered the best high school player in the country. Not since Wilt Chamberlain have college scouts seen a 7-footer with such awesome talent. After over 100 college scholarship offers, Lou finally chooses UCLA.
It did kind of upset us in a way because we wanted him to stay in the East, and he had all the opportunities. He could have gone to any college he wanted to. And then he insisted on going to Los Angeles, Southern California. And I asked him if he knew where it was, and he said no. But he still wanted to go there.
It was immediately apparent that he was an unusual person. Not unusual just because of his tremendous size and ability and as a basketball player, but he was an unusual person as a person.
Sophomore year, first game. People are curious. They ask, is Alcindor really that good? Alcindor answers with a dazzling array of slam dunks. He scores 56 points in his debut.
We won 3 NCAA championships with him, and no one had ever done that. And he was, I think, largely responsible. And I have said, I think we'd have won 4 if he'd been eligible as a freshman.
Lou Alcindor, just a few moments ago, actually signed a multi-year contract to play professional basketball with the Milwaukee Bucks of the National Basketball Association.
Kareem first came into the league, I don't think he had the confidence. He was a marked person. Anytime you're a great athlete, you come into this league, you're going to get banged around a lot. He had to learn that.
Well, he was, at that point in time, trying to make his mark in the NBA. We all knew, and everybody else knew, that he was expected to do great things. And as a leader, he went out and accomplished those types of things.
Our offense was geared for Kareem to get open, and we did a good job of getting Kareem open. He is the best shot off the pivot I've ever seen, bar none. Kareem has done it better than anybody. I think when it's all said and done, Kareem will probably go down as, if not the greatest, one of the greatest centers to ever play the game of basketball. And really, wherever he's gone, he's been a winner. And that's what it's all about.
The Los Angeles Lakers select Irvin Magic Johnson, Michigan State, 6'8", 200 pounds.
2 seconds left, the Lakers down by 1.
We had like 2 seconds or 3 seconds to go. They were up by 1. Kareem hits a sky hook at the free throw line to win the game. So I'm going crazy. I'm jumping up and down. I run and I jump in his arm. I'm holding his arm, neck, everything. I'm choking him. And so we get back into the locker room, and he comes over and says with a stern face, nonchalant, like, Irvin, do you realize that we have 81 more games? So, remember that. And I like, okay, I'm sorry. He's just Kareem, but he's changed. Now when he makes a hoop, he looks for 5. He has his hand up, looking for you to give him 5. He wants the affection. He wants the hug. He wants the pat on the back. And that's so beautiful to see a man who has been so one way all his career change over to say, hey, it's all right to high five. It's all right to hug.
The crowd stands for Kareem to get the ball. Everybody's waving their arms. It's into Kareem. Kareem swing left, right hand, 12-footer, good!
It's the long run. It's the finish that counts, baby. It's the long run. It's the finish that counts in the end.
I don't think we will ever see a player approach what this man has been able to do in a winning situation ever. He is unique. We'll never see an athlete like this in the NBA.
Kareem, you've done so much for others. You've done so much for me, Kareem, and I'm deeply appreciative of all of it. I just wish you happiness.
Thanks, I guess, for remembering us all, because he did remember the people that touched on him, and I thank him very much for that.
I want to thank you for all the championships, all the laughter, the jokes that you played, the hugs and kisses when I was down, and the love that you just created among all of us. You taught us how to win and how to hold our heads up when we lost. Thank you for all the memories. I will always love you from here on out. If I ever never see you again, you my main man.